Everyone, excellent evening everyone. We are all welcome to this evening's broadcast. Excellent evening to every one of us. How are we? I hope we're doing great. It's a good week. It's a very, very good week. And happy new month. Happy new month to every one of us. It's the month of September, the month for greater things to happen in our lives. The month of, some people are always afraid of Ember month. So they're always calling it Ember month. But this year is ending gloriously for you. This year is ending wonderfully well for you. With good health, you will prosper. Physically, you will prosper. Emotionally, you will prosper. Spiritually, you're going to prosper all round. Okay, so nothing to fear. We're all welcome. So as I share this on my pages, I would like you to also share and greet if you are online, so that I can greet you back. Today we are going to be looking at two wonderful books. In fact, there are 4 of them, but I'm going to be looking at mainly 2 wonderful books with us today on health. The basic health issues. That's the title of this book we're going to be looking at today. It's called Basic Health Issues. So we're going to be looking at it, and I will be sharing secrets with you from that book, and the secret that has also helped me too. Okay, I hope network will be friendly today. I hope it's actually friendly with us today. So we're welcome. I can see some people online. If you just greet, then I will welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Okay, like I advertised, we are looking at the basic health issues, prevention and management. Of course, I always tell us that prevention is cheaper, prevention is safer, and it's actually better than cure. So it's best for us to, deal with prevention most of the time. Welcome to every one of us as I share this on my pages. So who has joined us online so that I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast? Who has joined us online? Welcome. Hello, Angela, you're welcome. Ify, how are you? Ify, you're welcome to this evening's broadcast. Banke, Oju, Ojikutu, you're welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, Amina Mohammed, you're welcome to this evening's broadcast. Like today, we're going to generally look at A to Z of good health. What is good health? And I'm going to be, I didn't tell us I was launching a book, but it's actually like helping one of the best professors of medicine, professors of surgery. He's a surgeon, and he's a professor. The book he took time to write, I'm going to be telling you the stories of how he came about writing that book to help humanity, and that's why I keep saying we need to give what God has blessed us with. We need to bless people with it. Hello, NG you're welcome. A lot of us will be needing this book for our families. We'll be needing this book for for all our, even in your place of work and things like that. It's something you can buy and keep for people to keep reading. Okay, it's very, very important and very, very good. This book is in fact, it blew my mind when I started reading the book. I'm like, wow, this is just, basic health, prevention and management made easy for everyone. A way that everyone will be able to have this and actually have the best of health. So we are welcome. Is this light okay? Okay, all right. Ezeribe Dora, you're welcome. Shade Okerafor, you're welcome. So I'll make this, I think I'll finish sharing them on my pages. I'll make it large enough so I'll be able to see every one of us that as we are greeting. All right. So today, like I said, is also question time. Feel free to ask your questions. I'm ready to take your question. Remember, usually after every month, we have a day for question where you can ask any question, and I'll take that question concerning your health, concerning your life generally, anything you're feeling. Just ask questions and let's have fun. Let's also share our testimonies for those of you who have used some of my books, who have used some of the products, supplements, who have used some of the exercise materials, and you're seeing great changes in your life. I would like you to also drop in your testimonies here as we go along today. So thank you for joining me. All right, this book is called Basic Health Issues for All. Basic Health Issues for All, Prevention and Management. Basic Health Issue for All, Prevention and Management. It's a fantastic book. Ask your questions. I'm ready to take your question. And like I said, it's written by Professor E.C. Ohanaka. He's a seasoned surgeon, a medical teacher, administrator, and has been in medical practice for over 4 decades. As long as I've known him, he's been in medical service. Okay, now let me see when I met him. I met him 1989 or 1990, I think, you know. So he is the former head of Department of Sundry, University of Benin, and also a former provost, College of Medicine, Imo State University, Owerri. And Professor Hanaka is an author of multiple best-selling book titles. So he's actually my husband's sister's, my sister's, my husband's sister's husband. How do I put it? My sister-in-law's husband. All right. So I've always known him to be one of the best medical doctors, you know, that one can encounter. So he went to UK 2019, around November or December or so, and they got cut off with COVID. So he was made to stay in one place in London for like 7 months, either 7 or 8 months. You know, no students to teach, no patients to look, you know, to consult and all that. So while he was there, he was like, what can he do? You know, somebody who is always helpful to humanity. I can remember anytime we have any small issue, you know, we used to call him here and there. You know, in those days, you know, that one was running in and out of the hospital and clinics. We always call him and he would give his advice. So he was there for 8 months. What would he do? So he had to he had the time to put down the wealth of knowledge. He had the time to put down all that he has known for over 40 years. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. I appreciate. Good evening. More people have come in online to join us. Where did I stop? Okay. Hello, Destiny. You're welcome. Welcome, Ezeribe. Welcome, Shade. Welcome, Remy. Welcome, Uche. Welcome, Marianne. Etienne, how are you? Mary Odushola, you're welcome. So this book for me, you know, I've written a lot of books, so yeah. But you see, these 2 books will tell you almost, if you have these 2 books with you, it's like you have a treasure that you cannot do away with. You know, when they say that where your heart is, that's where your treasure will be. When I started reading this book, I'm like, wow, all the time, energy, you know, I've been spending on research, and I should have just gotten these books and I'll just be reading them out for you. So we're launching this book today, and they are coming at some kind of reduced prices for us today. Of course, when you look at this heavy book, you can imagine how much they will be in the market, you know. But today they are coming at a reduced price. And another thing I've done for us, because of course, you know, in Aging with Grace, we have people from all over the world. And some people, to be able to cargo this book from all the way from Nigeria to Germany, to US, to Britain, to Australia, to Zambia, to Malawi, to Senegal, to all over. I'm just calling here. Okay, somebody still even called from Kenya today to ask about Kenya, Uganda, you know, and those people who are calling from Austria. I still spoke with somebody, you know, that is in Austria a few minutes before I came online. There's no way this book can get to every one of you from Nigeria fast. So that's why, you know, I also pleaded with Prof to give me the e-copy of this book so that we can bless humanity. And you know, the beautiful thing is that that's what is in his heart also. He wants people to be out of sickness and be well. It's not very easy for you to find a medical doctor that is talking about prevention and management. I'm sure you will agree with me. It's very, very difficult for you to find a proper medical doctor telling you about prevention and management. It's like, having a mechanic that is telling you how your car will not go wrong. A mechanic that will come and be training you. This is how to manage your tire so that your tire will not go wrong. This is how to manage your gear so that your gear will not go wrong. Do this and do that. That means he's trying to prevent himself from getting jobs now. I don't know if you understand what I mean. He's making himself not to get jobs because it's when your vehicle is bad that he will repair the vehicle and then have more money. So let's have fun. I'm going to be sharing a few from this. So to have a professor, a medical doctor talking about prevention and management, I don't know if you understand what I mean. For a medical doctor to be talking about prevention and management, that means he's not thinking about his own money. And it's just like pharmacists. When we talk about alternative medicine, how food can help you, how nutrition can help you, some pharmacists will not even look at it at all. Because what are you saying? If you're very well and if food can give you what you need, then you won't need medicine. Then me, I cannot practice my profession. I cannot make money. So it's like to tell you that Prof loves humanity. It's just to tell you that Prof loves people and loves God. In fact, he's even the organist in the church where he belongs. In fact, I'm going to read you what his pastor wrote about him in the foreword of this book. Yes, I think it's in volume 1. I was so excited, to tell you that some people are here to help humanity. They are not here just for themselves. This, the foreword was written by Venerable David Osazi Ebunusi. He's the chaplain for All Saints Chapel University of Benin. And he said, Professor C.E. Ohanaka is one of the most altruistic and detailed surgeons I have come across. He is a gifted teacher and communicator. In this masterpiece, he has brought his expensive knowledge to bear in a most unique manner, with simplicity of language. I'm telling you, he read this book. This book, even a child will be able to understand this book, okay? And then he now said, the work is a condensed wealth of knowledge that can be said to be indispensable. This book is actually indispensable, I'm telling you. A must-have and a must-read epistle. I'm telling you this. As such, a precarious time in the history of mankind. This is just one paragraph from the foreword from his pastor. So for a medical doctor to write this, prevention, a medical doctor to tell you how to prevent and how to manage, fantastic. Using alternative sources, not just medicine and drugs. All right, hello, welcome. Esther Hiro, you're welcome. Esther, how are you? I hope you've gotten your package and your products gotten to you. Okoronkwa Ugochi, good evening. All right, now look who is asking how she can get the ebook. All right, like I said, the ebook and the books, they are going on some kind of discount today because I'm launching the book today. After today, I'm launching it. I begged him and I told him, I said, please, can my fans and my followers in Aging with Grace, that we love health, we love prevention, we love management, we love how we can be healthy, how we can, grow into our menopausal and our older age being healthy. So if we could have it, and he was like, okay, I'm going to allow you to have the ebook, which is, I clap for Prof here. Prof, I don't know if you're watching me, I sent you the link, but so old school. I love how you actually gave out the ebook for us, so that's very, very good. So this book is going on some kind of discount, like I told us. So the link will be sent to us now so that we can start buying it for those of us who want to buy the e-copy. The e-copy volume 1 is going for 2,500. Volume 2 is going for 2,500 for the e-copy. Remember, I said e-copy. And if you buy the two, volume 1 and volume 2, the two, you can have it for 4,000, only 4,000. If you buy volume 1 or volume 2. So they are going to be sending link now Some of the link will be for volume 1. Just send for these two. Some of the link will be for volume 1. One of the link will be for volume 1. One of the link will be for volume 2 if you just want to buy either. But if you want to buy the two, another link that will be just 4,000 naira. But if you're buying them one, it is 2,500 each. Then peradventure, you say you don't mind. I want to have the hard copy sent to me wherever I am. I can still send the hard copy to you. So the hard copy for volume 1, the hard copy, oh sorry, I made a mistake. I'm talking about the cancer book here. Bring the cancer book for me, please. The link will be sent to you now. So for the hard copy of this one, the hard copy is going for 4,300 for volume 1 and then 4,300 for volume 2, okay? And then if you're buying the two together, you're going to have them for just 7,500 instead of 8,600. The two. So that's how the book is going, but the link is going to be sent to you now. So if you want soft copy for the basic health book, volume 1 is 3,500, volume 2 is 3,500. If you buy the two soft copy, it's 5,000 instead of 7,000 naira. Now he has 4 books he has given us that can help us actually. The first one that I'm looking at is basic health book, okay? There are it has volume 1 and volume 2. And then there's another one for cancer. It is called Common Cancers for All. A to Z of Common Cancers for All, Prevention and Management. How do you prevent every cancer? How do you prevent every form of cancer? This book is also fantastic. I'm not talking about it today because next month we're going to be handling cancers. And most of the things we will say will be from these two books and from the researches I'm doing also. So next month we're going to be looking at common cancers. Cancers of, if you look at his volume 1 of this book talks about cancer. It talks about general principle of cancer, prevention and management of individual cancers. How do you prevent each particular cancer? How do you manage it? It talks cancers of the breast, cancer of the lungs, cancer of the uterus, cancer of the liver, cancer of the pancreas, cancer of the thyroid, urinary bladder cancer, ovary cancer, testes, and even osteosarcoma. It talks about it in volume 1. Then also in volume 2 of his book on cancer also deals with, so many other. Volume 2 of cancer also talks about prevention, talks about management, and then it handles, volume 2 handles cancer of the prostate, cancer of the cervix, cancer of the colon and rectum, cancer of the esophagus, cancer of the stomach, cancer of the blood gather, cancer of the kidney, worms tumor, neuroplasm, leukemia, lymphoma, bone marrow transplant, and things like that. Very important. And remember, this book is not just talking about medical terms. It's for us. It's for common man, and it treats prevention and management. So that's how the book is. So what I'm going to be doing, they're going to drop the links on the comment section now. If I drop all the links, okay, for the e-copy, in case you want the e-copy of any of these two books, you will see the links. Now I'm going to call out the prices because I'm not going to call prices as I'm going on. For the book on cancer, if you want the e-book, the one you can download wherever you are, and if you want, you print it, but please don't pirate the book. I'm begging you. This is the wealth knowledge that a prof put in more than 1 year to bring out of his wealth of knowledge. Don't pirate it. Instead, you can buy many copies for your family members if you want to send it to your family member. I may not see you, but someone up there is seeing you. So please don't do it. I'm begging you. All right. So this book on cancer by Professor Ohanaka, who is a seasoned surgeon that has been a medical doctor for more than 40 years. The cancer volume 1 e-copy is going for 2,500. The e-copy for volume 2, 2,500. If you buy the two together, you get it instead of 5,000, you get the two for 4,000. Then if you want the hard copy to be sent to you, you're going to pay your delivery money, but the hard copy of this one is 3,000 for volume 1, 3,000 for volume 2, and the 2 will be 5,000 instead of 6,000 for the hard copy. Okay, then the basic health, which we are going to start with. Remember, I said this one is for next month, so you can buy it now and start reading up so that you'll be able to ask better questions by the time we start it in October. This month we are going to be looking at general health. Generally, we're going to be looking at general health from this other book. So the basic health book, book 1, volume 1, is going for e-copy. The e-copy is going for 3,500. It's quite a big book and it covers so many areas. And then the volume 2 is going for also 3,500. But if you want it combined, instead of 7,000, you get the 2 for 5,000 naira. Instead of paying 7,3535, you pay 5,000 to get the 2. That's for e-copy. Then this hard copy, but eventually you say you want the hard copy in your house. You just want that hard copy. You don't want to start downloading and printing. Okay, then you can now have the hard copy for this one 4,300. The hard copy for this one 4,300, and combined 7,500 instead of 8,600. All right, so the link will be put on the screen on the comment section now, and you can start buying. And if you want to still talk with me on it, you can chat me on my WhatsApp number, which will be pinned down. Or if you say, okay, no, I don't know how to follow this Flutterwave to pay, I want to do transfer, then you can also chat me on my number that will be put on the comment section and pinned down, +234 703 515 1642. So my number will go on the comment section and pinned down, +234 703 515 1642. In case you already have my account number, you prefer to do a transfer for either e-copy or hard copy. And if you want hard copy, you're also going to be telling me where you stay, and we discuss how you can get it. All right, you're welcome. Hello, Hannah, sweet daughter. Ajuluchuku Stella, you're welcome. Eunice David, you're welcome. Mary Odushola, welcome you. Itun, how are you? How are you? Well done. Oh yeah, you said you've not gotten your product. So, hey, I forgot to call them before I came online. I'll call them tomorrow to know why. I'll call FedEx tomorrow, okay? Itun, so definitely, if you don't get it this evening, you'll get it tomorrow. Ezeri Bodora, you're welcome. Uche, welcome. Oluwakemi Modupe, welcome. Esther Samuel, welcome. Esther, welcome. Okoro Gochi, welcome. Naluku, welcome. Have we put the Flutterwave? Okay, so Naluku is asking how you can get the book. The book is already on the Flutterwave section now, okay? All right, Philomena, you're welcome. Thanks for the purchase yesterday, Philo. God bless you. Victory Sofri, welcome. Joy, welcome. Okay, Esther is asking what the book is for. Now, this book, the books are 2 sets. The first set of book talks about all basic health issues, prevention and management. Basic health issues, prevention and management of basic health issues. We are going to be handling them, looking at them one by one. Of course, I'm not going to treat in details what is already in the book. I'll only tell you briefly about it as the month runs. But I want to read some of the content of this volume 1 for you. Now, volume 1 talks about disease burden, lesson from COVID-19 pandemic. Then it also talks about common denominators of chronic diseases. I'm going to read part of that for you. It's very, very wonderful. Then section 2 talks about cardiovascular and related issues. It talks about basic principle of cardiovascular disease. It talks about heart failure, how you can prevent and manage heart failure. It talks about cardiac rehabilitation and prevention of heart disease. It talks about health implications of high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Then it talks about high blood pressure, hypertension, how you can prevent and manage it. It talks about stroke, how you can prevent and manage it. Then it talks about the role of physical activities, and role of stress in cardiovascular disease. Then it now also talks about obesity, health implication of overweight and obesity. Then it also treats substance like drug abuse, alcohol abuse, and things like that. Then section 4 talks about respiratory fibroid and thyroid issues. Fantastic book. Talks about respiratory, fibroid and thyroid issues. It talks about chronic obstruction pulmonary disease, how you can prevent it, how you can manage it. It talks about asthma, how you can prevent asthma, how you can manage it. It talks about uterine fibroids, how you can prevent it, how you can manage it. This is the first book, volume 1, okay? And like I told us, this volume 1, if you're buying the e-copy, it is 3,500. If you're buying the hard copy, it is 4,300. Okay. So now, volume 2, this volume 2 of basic health issue is also fantastic. It talks about diabetes. It talks about kidney diseases. It talks about sickle cell disease. It talks about ulcers, gastrointestinal issues. It talks about peptic ulcer. It talks about jaundice. It talks about hepatitis. It talks about intestinal obstruction. Then it also talks about anal fissure and things like that, hemorrhoids. It talks about it. And then it also talks about health issues peculiar to our husbands, to the male gender. It talks about hydroxyl. It talks about benign prostatic hypertrophy. It talks about erectile dysfunction. It talks about premature ejaculation. It talks about male infertility. It talks about everything that has to do with the male. That's the volume 2. And then it also talks about burden of bonds. It talks about arthritis and also how you can live healthier. So this volume 2, if you want the e-copy, it is 3,500. And if you want the hard copy, it is 4,300. But if you want the 2, for e-copy, the e-copy for the 2 will go for 5,000 instead of 7,000, and the hard copy will go for 7,500 instead of 8,600. So that's, I'm answering Hero's book. So that's what the book is all about, okay? And I've answered how you can get the e-copy. Just click on the link and you will get the e-copy of the book. I know that we Nigerians, we don't like reading, but let me tell you, that is why the Oyibos are moving further than us. There are a lot of things you can prevent if you know what to do, I'm telling you. There are a lot of things you can prevent. Some of like this prostatitis we talked about, and erectile dysfunction, and even the whatever we talked about, the prostate enlargement we talked about. All these things, if you know them, you can talk with your husband about them and try to prevent them. So prevention is actually better than cure. Hello, Chidex, you're welcome. Welcome, Oladunto, you're welcome to this evening's broadcast. Oh, okay, you've gotten your product. Wow, that's good. Thank you, that's good. All right, so like I said, I'm going to just read a bit of this book to show us why I feel, if you call me your coach, if you believe in me, I feel this book is something that you should have. It's something that you should have. Like when he was writing about his preface, he says, patients are the most important personality in any health institution, as all activities therein are primarily geared towards restoring their health and overall welfare. This brings to fore the importance of carrying them along in the course of their medical treatment. Okay? This goal will only be achieved if the patients have a fair knowledge and understanding of their health challenges. You know, many Nigerian doctors, when you go to them, they will just ask you, hey, what is happening? This one, that one. When you finish telling them, they will write medicine for the nurses to give you. When the nurses even takes the medicine to you, you'll be asking them what is in this package. They will not tell you. They will not describe the thing. They will not consult you. They will not, discuss with you so that you will even know what is happening, how you can prevent it and things like that. But like I said, this prof is a wonderful man, and he has made it in a way that all of us will be able to know. So this book is a must-have in any family. It's a must-have for every family. And then he said something here that caught my eye in when he was also writing his preface. He says, note that this test is titled AZ of basic health issues and not A to Z of basic medical diseases. So he's talking about health issues, not medical diseases. Health, because no, he's not using it to teach. He's using it for common men like us. And he says this is because some of the great determinants of good health may not necessarily be referred to as disease, okay? Whereas obesity, alcoholism, smoking are detrimental to health and may rightly be dubbed the mothers of most chronic ailments, they do not to all intent and purpose qualify to be classified as disease processes, okay? So what is he telling us here? That sometimes it's not only disease that makes you unhealthy, sure, you know. Sometimes it is what you eat, sometimes it is what you drink, sometimes it is what you're thinking that actually makes you very, very unhealthy. So you need to be very sure of what makes you unhealthy so that you can be out of it. Then he also wrote here something that caught my mind very well. He said the basic issue go a long way in determining our overall state, the overall state of our health. And then he now said, why not cultivate health instead of treating diseases? And that is what Aging with Grace is for. We are cultivating the habit of being healthy. We are believing and treating and showing you how you can be in health, even as your soul prospereth, not treating disease. You know, health is different from being in health, is different from healing. So that's why I love this book a lot. I love it a lot. So I'm going to be taking our questions now. If you have questions on some of the things that we have been treating, remember it's a question day. I'll be taking those questions. So ask your questions while we go through some of the things we can find here. Hello, Mrs. Balogu, you're welcome. How are you enjoying Nigeria? Well done, ma. All right, so basic cause of chronic degenerative diseases. That's what I want us to handle today, and it's on page 16 of volume 1. It's on page 16 of volume 1. Basic cause of chronic degenerative disease. You know, he talked about a man here. He says Raymond Francis is the author of the classic book Never Be Sick Again. Raymond, some of us must have heard about Raymond Francis. Okay, he says his book was born after the author recovered from an unexplained near-death illness. Of course, you know, some of us, we pass through some things that they cannot see in microscope. When you go to microscope, you will not be able to see what is happening to that person. And some people go through it. Hello, Chineye. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So, and he continues and says that as a scientist, Raymond now decided to research into the origin of chronic degenerative diseases such as heart disease, hypertension, stroke, cancers, chronic kidney disease, and diabetes mellitus. He came up with a theory that attributes all these diseases to one basic cause. After he did that research, he came back with one theory, okay, which I'm going to be sharing with us now. Thank you, Joe. Okay, Chukwu, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. I appreciate your joining me. Amaka, hello, good evening, welcome. We are reviewing one of the best books for a doctor has written for his patients, okay? A to Z of basic health issues, volume 1 and volume 2, okay? All right. So that's what we're discussing today, and I'm saying everybody should buy this book. Chat me on my WhatsApp number to know how you can get the hard copy, and click on the link on the comment section to buy the soft copy. So now Raymond says that one thing he found out that causes most degenerative diseases, most chronic diseases, is malfunctioning of the cell. Of course, we know that our bodies are made up of cells, our DNA, then our cells, then the cells now make up the organs, the tissues, and the rest. Okay, so the malfunctioning of these cells is the basic cause of most diseases. And he says the cell, as we know, is the basic unit of life. The basic unit of life, as we know, is the cell. All right. So this cell as seen as the basic unit of life, Raymond Francis believes that the cell may be affected by two things, one or the other thing. Now, let's listen very well. The cell is the basic unit of life. It is out of the cell that our whole body is made. And after being ill for such a long time, Raymond found out that there are two things that could make your cell not to function and not to be well. He said, number one, deficiency of essential nutrients. Deficiency of essential nutrients. That's number one. So when your cell is not getting the nutrients it needs, then that's when it goes bad. And what does that tell you? You are what you eat. You need to give your cells the nutrients that they need. And how do you get these nutrients? You know, those are all the things we have been treating in Aging with Grace. Then secondly, the second one again, he says is, or toxicity from deleterious substances. So we call it free radicals. Toxicity from free radicals. Those of us in wellness, parts, we call them free radicals. So those are the two. Either what you're not giving your cell what it needs to eat, or you're introducing to the cell what will make it not to be well, like free radicals. All right, Remy is asking a question. Alabi, good evening. What are you sorry for? Good evening. Welcome, Alabi. Oh, you said good morning. Yes, so Alabi, some people is good morning in their area. So when people greet anything, I answer, because I don't know where you're calling in from. I don't know where you're watching me from. So wherever you're watching from, you can greet anything. So anyway, good evening. Hello, Ojugo, you're welcome. Ibironka Obaz, you're welcome. Elizabeth Shadipo, you're welcome, welcome, welcome. Amaka Mimi, welcome. Welcome, welcome also. All right, so Remy says, I need advice and recommendation on the treatment of osteoarthritis in an adult. Thank you. All right, Remy Alabi, you can chat me on my WhatsApp number, but there are basic things that you need. Forever Move, Active HA, Aloe Vera Gel, Nature Mean, or Freedom, Forever Freedom. For me, you know, those are some of the natural nutrition in capsule that you can have that will help you with osteoarthritis. And like I said, if you remember, when we were doing we did something yesterday, my husband and myself, he did his testimonial. You can watch it on our page. Nature Main. All right, Freedom, Active HA. All right, so my husband gave a testimony of how two products actually helped him. Yes, he did that. Active HA is on my table, Victoria. That bottle on my table. So Forever Move is one of the basic supplements you can use that can actually help you if you're having osteoarthritis. And usually I tell people to combine it with this fantastic supplement that is a embodiment of macro and micro nutrients. Okay, macro and micro minerals embodied in it, you know, typically. So you will use if you're having osteoarthritis. Chef, give me that carton. Give me the carton. Let me look for Active HA. Oh, she didn't have it there. I don't know what she's running for. Check my table. I put Active HA on my table. Down my table. All right, I was looking for my bottle of Active HA. I opened it, the one I'm drinking. I hope she didn't take it inside. A small bottle. There's no small bottle on that table. No. Somebody must have cleared that table, and I kept it there. All right, anyway, so Active HA and Forever Move, I usually combine them in a way that she will bring it. I'll show them to you now. Okay, and then for people who have hypertension, those who have low blood pressure, if you have low blood pressure, where is my own that I kept on the table? If you have low blood pressure, I always advise that you have Forever Freedom if you have arthritis. Okay, Forever Freedom if you have low blood pressure, with Forever Move and the rest. But if you have high blood pressure or normal pressure, you can also take aloe vera gel, Forever Move, Active HA. But my husband gave testimony yesterday of these two products, how it helped him. He was to have one operation on his shoulder in Germany, and we just told them, let's come home, that we'll come back for the operation. And in 2 months, taking these two supplements for 2 months, the shoulder pain, everything left, and he was healed. Okay, so but I always ask people to add Nature Mane. So these are the 3 I advise when it comes to supplements for osteoarthritis that will help you reverse it and make sure you're in good health. Forever Move, Active HA, and Nature Mane. Forever Move, Active HA, and Nature Mane. And then if you have normal blood pressure or low blood pressure, you can add Freedom. If you have high blood pressure, you take aloe vera gel. So those are what you need. Okay, I hope I've answered your question. Maybe you should give me stool. Let me keep this thing on and put everything there to be faster for me to get it. All right, good evening, Eunice, you're welcome. Elizabeth says she needs recommendation and advice with an adult with type 2 diabetes. Now, like I told us, this book, one of it handles diabetes. Okay, let me see which one. I think it's volume 2. And of course, you know, I have a very, very good book on diabetes. I have a very, very good book that handles diabetes. So, Elizabeth, you can get either this book or both this book and my book so that they can help you. But if you're talking about supplements that can help with type 2 diabetes, of course, if you're talking about supplements that has to do with type 2 diabetes, I'm going to show them to you now. Probiotic has not arrived. Probiotic is one of them. I don't have any now. It's coming in. Hey, that reminds me, I would have forgotten. A lot of us have been waiting for Probiotic. Probiotic arrived today. It was supposed to actually arrive next week, but incidentally, it arrived today from America. So if you're one of those who are waiting for the Probiotic, please chat me on my WhatsApp so that you can get your Probiotic. A lot of people have been waiting, so that I can send the Probiotic to you. It's available now. Okay, so and again, if you're having diabetes, like that's what I want to show you, the products that you need if you're having diabetes. Okay, so if you're having diabetes, that Probiotic, Fields of Green, you know, can help you. And of course, almost aloe vera gel and then the Probiotic. But I always advise people to have Nature Mane. Nature Mane is one basic supplement everyone should have. So even if you're having all that, make sure you have your Nature Mane with you. Why are these things not stable again? I used to be able to hold these things. Maybe I'm too much in a hurry. All right, so you can have this with your Probiotic. And then, of course, aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel is fantastic in reducing blood sugar. It's fantastic. In fact, sometimes if you have low blood sugar, you shouldn't even go to aloe vera gel because it's going to reduce it the more for you. Okay? All right. So that's it for diabetes. Somebody is asking another. Hello, Yvonne. Yvonne, you're welcome. Yvonne Prosper, have you received your product in Abuja? I sent in your product. I hope you've received it, ma. Thank you for the patronage also. All right. So, Beatrice is asking, a sister just lost the husband. She asked me to check out if there is supplement she can use to keep fit in a time like this. Hey, yeah, it's well with her. Beatrice, please help me greet her. You can send me her number so I can call her and send my condolences to her, okay? And then also chat privately with her and talk with her so I can find out what and what she needs and how she's feeling. But generally for us women, one product I always advertise and I tell us to have is berry nectar. Berry nectar is very, very good for us. And then of course our Vitalize for women. Our Vitalize for women, very, very good. for women, okay? Vitalize for women, berry nectar, and of course Active C, omega-3, that is also very good for women. But this is my super drink for women. Greet her for me, and please chat me on my WhatsApp number, and also send my WhatsApp number to her so I'll be able to talk with her, okay? Elizabeth is asking for supplement for type 2 diabetes. That's what I had shown us before. I said aloe vera gel, I said fields of green, and then I said active C and ginkgo, and of course Pro B. You can either take Pro B or ginkgo. If you want, you can combine the two. Okay, so that's supplement for type 2 diabetes. Hello. Wow, yeah, Chinyere is asking, can she get the products in UK? Very, in fact, what's her name again? She got her product yesterday and she was so excited in London. And you know, she said something that thrilled me and I was happy about. She said, products received well and beautifully packaged. I clap for Forever London, Forever UK, Forever Britain. Kudos to them. I really love them. Anytime I travel and I have to buy products in the UK, the way they package it, yeah, you will even want to keep the package and, you know, be looking at it. I still have some of them in the room, beautifully packaged. Okay, so I have a shop in UK. You can chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515. You know, 515 1642. Sylvia, I almost forgot my number. +234 703 515 1642. I was calling it out without thinking. Okay, so I have a shop in the UK. I'll give you online link that you can buy with 15% discount. Remember, like I told us, all my products are going on 15% discount all over the world, and especially if you can use the link to buy them, so you get the product. And remember, I tell us, if you want to enjoy permanent 30%, like from last 2 weeks till now, like 4 people have already joined. They say, so you did not tell us before that there's a way we can enjoy this 30%. I say yes, so there's a way. So I think Esther has joined, Chinyere has joined, there's another person. What's her name again? Let me not forget. I have Mary, yes, and then from US another one has joined. So they are now enjoying their 30% discount. So if you want to enjoy your 30% discount, you can chat me on my WhatsApp number on the screen, and then I'll tell you how you can enjoy it. But if you're buying from me, it's 15% discount for all. But you can buy directly from the company when you register and enjoy the 15% discount. Elizabeth is asking, cost for what? Is it for the diabetic pack? Please chat me on my WhatsApp number. I don't call my prices, sometimes I don't even remember them. I have to look at the price list to be able to tell you what it is, and I can't do that while I'm live. Okay, Abimbola is asking for my WhatsApp number. Can you pin my WhatsApp number, please? Yeah, because there are many of them. Is the only one you put? Oh. So just, did you pin all in one page? Yes. Okay, you put them all as one page and pin them. Okay, sorry, we can't pin my number today. So my number is +234 703 515 1642. My number once again is +234 703 515 1642. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. And also on the cover note of this video, you will see my number there. So maybe what we'll do for you is to put it as the first thing, please. Can you edit and put it as the first thing so that they can have it? All right, so that's my WhatsApp number. Ify, how are you? Ify, you should get this book. Oh, hello, Ify. This book is a must for you. Ify, you're here. These 2 books, very good. You need to get these books, okay? Eunice, you want to enjoy 30% discount? Chat me on my number. Let me tell you how you can enjoy it. It's very simple. You buy directly from the company instead of buying from me. The first 2 points you will buy from the company, you buy it at 5% discount instead of 15% from me. Then after buying those 2 points at 5% from the company, you now start buying directly from the company at 30%. So it's actually much cheaper in the long run for you. Okay, so it's very easy. I cannot say this is the amount because it depends on the products you're buying, but we call it 2 points. Our 2 points is the same. We call it 2 case credit. is the same all over the world, whether you're in Ireland, London, US, Australia, Nigeria, Zambia, South Africa. No matter where you are in our company, 2 points or 2 case credit is the same. It's a flat amount. It's not the conversion in your nation or the VAT in your nation that might make it differ from other people. So you buy 5%, okay, for those 2 points within 2 months. They're not forcing you to buy everything at once. Like if you're in Nigeria, you can buy from 25,000. You can keep buying from 25,000 naira until you make up those 2 points. And when you make up those 2 points, then you can now begin to buy at 30% discount. And you know, the beautiful thing is that you are not only just buying to use, you can buy to sell. We always call it business in the box. And it makes you a forever business owner. Like in Nigeria, we just about 170,000 to 250,000 within 2 months. And that 2 months, you can buy small. If you're buying small, it's like 220,000. Small. Okay, let me give you a practical example. Because she has asked this question. Now, let's take Forever Move. This Forever Move now. How many bottles will make up 1 point? 4 bottles. Only 4 bottles will make up 1 point for you. Now you decide, I want to use Forever Move. I want to send to my father. I want to send to my mother-in-law. I want my husband to also use it. Is it not 4? So 4 of you will buy it month 1. Then 4 of you will buy it month 2, which is 8. You become a forever business owner. You are now on 30% discount. You are now buying it much more cheaper than what I'm selling to you. I'm giving you secrets here. Hey, you know, today is secret giving. If a medical doctor can write this book to keep us away from hospital, prevention and management, if a professor of medicine can write this book and give to humanity, me too, I should give to humanity. So I'm giving you my secret away now. So just buying 8 bottles of Forever Move will make you a business owner. You become 30% discount. Or any other product within that amount. It mustn't be this. Like I have someone who just signed up by buying these 2. Okay? So she bought like, I think she bought like 5 of these and 5 of these. And she became a business owner. Okay? So it just depends on you what you want. Okay? Okay, if you want the hard copy, how do we send the hard copy to you in US and UK now? I should send to Mama. I can send it to Mama if you have somebody coming. DHL might be expensive, but if you want me to DHL it, I can actually send them for DHL so you can chat me privately. Let's talk about your book, okay? Obeyemi is asking, also in Ireland, their package is fantastic. Oh, wow, baby, yeah. Our forever packaging in Ireland is fantastic too. Don't worry, Nigeria, we will soon come up to that. All right, Abimbola, good evening. You got your order in good condition. Wow, thank you, Abimbola. Thank you for the patronage. Abimbola is one of my top fans, and she has always bought her products. Thank you. God bless you, okay? Well done. All right, so we know we are talking about this book, and I was reading one of the headlines for you that says basic causes of chronic and degenerative disease. And we stopped at the place where we said that two things happen. Either that you don't feed your cell with what it needs, or you're introducing what your cell does not need to it, okay? And then he now says, hence his theory of one disease. He says, Raymond says there is only one disease on earth. And you know what he called that? He says is cellular malfunction. That is the disease happening to everyone. That once you're having cellular malfunction, then you will have so many diseases coming, okay? And then he says there are 2 causes of cellular malfunction: deficiency and toxicity. Deficiency, not giving your cell what it needs, and then introducing what it does not need to it. So he went further to state 6 final pathways to disease, which is where we are going to stop today, okay? Remember that I said this month we're handling these 2 books. We're going to be looking at them and be talking to us and then taking our questions, okay? And taking our questions. I have another question I will answer before we go. So drop in your questions now, because some people will drop it in when I have just cut off. Now, 6 pathways, okay? 6 final pathways of disease. Number 1 is nutrition. Can you imagine? After so much wealth of research, Raymond and Professor Hanaka says number 1 is nutrition. What you eat. Remember that there is a saying that you are what you eat. What are you eating? That's the question I'm asking you. What are you eating? Are you on the diet you're supposed to be on? Are you taking in fluid as much as you need to? Are you taking your supplements? Because at middle age, you cannot do away with supplements. You just need those supplements, because the supplements are the things that can help you to give you what your body needs. You can't do away with them, okay? Then number 2, he says, is toxicity. Toxins interfere with normal cellular function, resulting in disease. Free radicals coming into your system. Toxins coming into your system. All these smokes from generators, smokes from cars, smokes from companies around you, second hand smokers, those who are where they are having smokes. And that's why I love aloe vera. And that's why I take aloe vera every day, because aloe vera is a natural antioxidant that will detoxify you generally, okay? So we are still reading our book that we are launching today, and you have opportunity to buy your book, whether it's hard copy you need, whether it's soft copy you need. Then number 3 is psychology. We're going to be looking at these things, you know, brief today, but generally deeper this month. Psychology. The body and mind are inseparably connected. Your body and your mind are inseparably connected. So when you're anxious, when you're having sleepless nights, your body gets sick, okay? Then physical is number 4. Our cells and bodies, like an automobile, need physical maintenance, okay? Now, I always tell people, some men are very meticulous with their vehicles. They will have a calendar where they will pin, circle when they will go and, you know, what do they call it? Service their vehicle. To put oil. I remember what happened to me once. Let me cover my face. You know, we women, we can be very funny. We are very careless when it comes to car. So when I used to go to Lagos every week, So I used to ride one of my cars. I had Honda that time. It's with my son now. So I used to take it to Lagos every week. Do you know, I never checked the water in that car. I never checked the oil. So one day, JJ, you know now, I was just driving the car. It's my husband that will remember, my children when they are around. They say, hey, mommy's car needs servicing. Mommy's car, they are the ones. So me, I did not even, which one concern me. I just come put key. In fact, what my husband is even scolding me for now is that you will just put key, start driving car. You did not even check if there's petrol inside. It's as bad. I'm as bad. God have mercy on me. That's why I covered my face. I will not even check if there's petrol. My mind is just where I'm going. So once I enter the car, I kick it. So sometimes when I'm not going, I say, why is this thing showing? I'll find out that I'm almost empty. It's not good. So that's how I was riding and jacking this car. So one day I was coming back. The car just did one kind of. Well. I said, what's happening to this car? Before I knew it, I saw smoke. I had to stop. People came around. I called the mechanic thinking it's one small thing. The mechanic came there. He said, Mommy, your engine don't knock. Everybody was feeling sorry for me. I started laughing. I knew that thing will cost me money. But you know why I was laughing? I said, something must be wrong. How was I thinking that this car will just keep taking me, coming back? I didn't check oil. I didn't check water. That's what some of us are doing to our bodies. You don't check anything. You don't care about what you put inside your body. You don't care about what your body needs. You just go ahead. So when the engine will not care, that one will not be laughter like my Honda laughter. It will be serious, you know. So that's why they put here for us number 4, you know, that physical, our cells and our bodies like automobile need physical maintenance. Please maintain your body. Then number 5 is genetic. Genes affect our cell, whatever is genetic. And I always tell us, like if you have diabetes in your lineage, if you have arthritis in your lineage, in your gene, then you need to be careful what you do. Just check your history, your family history, and that will help you know how you should live your life. And then finally, medical is the sixth thing. Can you imagine a doctor saying that medical thing can bring disease? So he says radiation, including x-ray, and some side effects of drugs. Can you see a medical doctor telling you that side effects of drugs can also cause diseases and sickness for you? And that's why natural means are the best for you. Okay, natural healing, natural supplement, 100% natural and organic, they are the best thing for you. We are rounding up because there is another day. Okay, it's already 6 o'clock and we started on time today. So I'll just take that question and then we go. Elizabeth is asking, what supplements can you recommend for an adult who has hypertension? For someone who has hypertension, this is what I recommend: aloe vera gel, garlic thyme. Where's my garlic? This old garlic she brought for me. Garlic thyme, aloe vera gel, Active C, and Cardio Health. Our Cardio Health has CoQ10. And CoQ10, of course, you know, is very, very good for your heart. It's very, very good for your arteries and veins. So for someone who has high blood pressure, hey, I'm showing you the back. Sorry. I was showing you the nutritional facts. Anyway, for someone who has high blood pressure, what you need is Cardio Health, aloe vera gel, Active C, and garlic thyme. Okay, those are the 4 that you need. And of course, remember, all supplements are going on 15% discount, 15% discount for today. All right. Hello Akiyemi, you're welcome. Doris Manika is asking, I have just joined Mama, can kindly go back a little to what? Oh, you will watch the replay. We are closing, please, from Zambia. God bless you. God bless you, Madrid from Zambia. You will just watch the replay because we are closing now. But we are launching 2 books or 4 books instead, which we are also going to be showing us during the week, okay? And the link to buy the e-copy is on the comment section. And if you want the hard copy, you can chat me on my number, +234 703 515 1642, +234 703 515 1642. How much is the book? Misan is asking how much the book are. So I'll call how much these books are again, and then we call it a day for today. So if you're buying the e-copy, we have 4 books that we are launching today. If you're buying the e-copy of the Common Cancer, A to Z of Common Cancer for All, Prevention and Management Volume 1, and A to Z of Common Cancer for All, Prevention and Management Volume 2, the e-copy is 2,005 each. Okay, 2,005 each. But if you're buying the 2, it is 4,000 for e-copy. If you want the hard copy, if you want me to send this copy in my hand to you, then it is 3,000 naira each. And if you're buying the 2, 5,000. Okay. Then the second book that we are also talking about today is A to Z of Basic Health Issues, Volume 1 and Volume 2. A to Z of Basic Health Issue, Volume 1 and Volume 2, Prevention and Management. If you're buying one, e-copy is 3,500. If you're buying this one, e-copy is 3,500. But if you buy the 2, it is 5,000 naira for the e-copy. And if it's this copy, you want me to send this copy to you wherever you are, you will still pay for delivery, but the book is 4,003 for Volume 1, 4,003 for Volume 2, and if you're buying the 2, instead of paying 8,600, it's 7,500. All right, so that's how much the book are. Then Alabi is asking, which supplement is good for good sleep and stress management? For good sleep and stress management, Royal Jelly. I hope I have my Royal Jelly here. Yes, Blossom Tea is #1. Royal Jelly. And of course, always your nature mean Blossom Tea, Royal Jelly, and Beets and Peaches. Beets and Peaches is fantastic. In fact, anytime I work so hard and I need to sleep deeply for a short time, maybe if I don't have long time to sleep and I need to sleep deeply, I always go for my bits and peaches instead of aloe vera gel. So these are the stress management pack. And then if you're menopausal, if you're at your menopausal stage, you can add B12 to this, okay? Because it will help you with folic acid and the rest. So you can have these 5. But basically, you can have your blossom tea. These 3 are basic. These 3 are basic for stress management and good sleep. These 3 are basic. But you can then go ahead and add your B12 and your blossom tea, your bits and peaches if you can afford it. All right. So I think I've answered that question. I think that's the last question for today. So go ahead and order your books. Go ahead and request for your supplements. Go ahead and enjoy good health. Prevention is better. Prevention is safer. Prevention is cheaper than cure. Thank you all. Thanks for joining me. Bye.